Time for an AFN News Update. I'm Bronson Woodruff. There's an election today in Wisconsin to determine which side will have majority control of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. The race broke records for spending, and it's become a proxy battle for the nation's political fights. Brad Schimmel is backed by President Trump. The challenger is Susan Crawford, a Democrat who is backed by President Obama and billionaire megadonor George Soros. She's a Dane County judge who is pro-abortion and opposes voting ID. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi on Monday instructed the Justice Department to dismiss a lawsuit. It was challenging an election overhaul that Republican lawmakers in Georgia passed following the 2020 election. The lawsuit was filed in June of 21 under former President Biden. It alleged that the Georgia law was intended to deny black voters equal access to the ballot. Bondi said the Biden admin was pushing false claims of suppression. Quote, Georgians deserve secure elections, not fabricated claims of false voter suppression meant to divide us, end quote. A case coming before the Supreme Court from South Carolina today on Wednesday is aimed at deciding whether the state can block Medicaid funding to Planned Parenthood. Federal law already says Medicaid money cannot pay for abortions, with very limited exceptions. South Carolina now bans almost all abortions around 6 weeks after conception. Still, Republican leaders in conservative-led states have long said that no public health care dollars should go to an organization that provides abortions, and states should instead be able to direct that money as they choose. A few states have already cut Medicaid funding to Planned Parenthood, and more could follow if South Carolina succeeds. The Supreme Court appeared on Monday to be leaning toward the Catholic Charities Bureau. The Bureau is pushing back against the state of Wisconsin in the latest religious rights case to come before the court. In the case, justices suggested the Catholic Charities Bureau should not have to pay unemployment taxes because the work of the Social Services Agency is done for religious beliefs, and the state exempts religious groups from the tax. The dispute is one of 3 cases involving religion the judges are considering this term. They've issued a string of decisions siding with churches and religious plaintiffs. The others involve religious objections to books read in public schools and public funding for religious schools. That's a wrap for this AFN News Update. More on these stories, as well as more news from a Christian perspective, is on our website, afn.net. Thank you for watching. I'm Bronson Woodruff.